Hello, my name is Ernest Owens. I'm here as a community member, but I've been experiencing this and covering this for over a year. Before I was a journalist in this city, I was just a student in college that used to go to Woody's because it was, the teen night, the college night. And I would go there and I would see my body be exploited in ways in which it was beyond the experience of, going into these spaces and being consistently asked for ID when I would see other people that were white go in without having ID. Being told about dress codes and all of these different things. And I hope today I'm not violating any dress code. But I say all that to say that I've been, I'm not at all someone who has been silent about this, but my voice has always been attempted to be silenced. So to those people who have not spoken up and are today, I salute you all. But I want to tell you as someone who's been trying to do it the right way. I was a communications fellow at City Hall, voicing this to elected officials when I was in college. And time again, it was not glamorous enough. It was not hot enough. Talking about racism was not political enough to a lot of these people. And when I began to report on it and try to, bring other people to the table, there were government agencies that called my employers and said they were concerned about my positions. They found me divisive, and they used these forms of intimidation to attempt to silence my voice and addressing these issues to the public. My First Amendment right was silenced in addressing these issues. Many people who are not here today try to speak to their employers and try to speak to government agencies, and they feel like they cannot because of their jobs. Representatives from the mayor's office, from the Office of LGBT Affairs, have called organizations that I've been a part of and have told them, they were concerned about my placement, that they wanted to know what I was going to be saying. The National LGBTQ Task Force did a Racial Justice Institute here in Philadelphia. Okay, other groups have been addressing racism in our city at a capacity that surpasses what we're doing right now. It's 2016. We should not be having these kind of forums. Why are they taking place now when this issue has been going on for 30 years? It was never on the agenda. Okay? People have been speaking and their voices have been silent, they've been intimidated. But I'm very fortunate to work in a position where the First Amendment right is the only right I get to have. And in many cases, whether there was protesters or there's people demonstrating, there has been intimidation from law enforcement, from government agencies to stop these people from talking. When I did the Racial Justice Institute, I did a workshop to bring government agencies together. NAACP came. Philadelphia Black Pride came. The Philadelphia Human Commission's office came. A lot of other people came. The Office of LGBT Affairs did not come. In fact, someone from their office called that organization the day before complaining about my placement there as a way to try to intimidate me from being able to exercise my First Amendment right to speak. These forms of intimidation happens in these government agencies on a regular basis. The continual calling of employees. Organizations I'm a part of. I'm a part of the Board of Equality of Pennsylvania. A government agency called that organization about me in a capacity because I was speaking about racism in the LGBT community.
Mr. Owens? Yeah, just letting you know we're at 3 minutes.
Okay.
Take a moment.
I'll be quick.
Sure, thank you.
In a nutshell, understand that the bars are not the only problem.
Exactly.
They're not the only problem. There are government agencies in place, individuals in place that are also part of the system. Their campaign dollars and contributions go to supporting these elected officials. It is not just the bar owners. They're only one slice of the problem. There is a nonprofit industrial complex that goes to this neighborhood and beyond this neighborhood. There's government agencies in place that are meant to silence vulnerable people of color. I'm privileged to be a Penn student, a Penn grad with a nice education, but there's not many people like me that look like me that have the ability and the courage to speak. So understand that those who are not speaking is not speaking because they have a story to tell, but they're scared to lose other means. So those in positions of power, of color, and otherwise that know these issues are taking place, hold these people accountable. Thank you.